because this is, to me, one of the biggest stories that's been percolating for years. And it's the Snow White adaptation.
Oh, the redo.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Rachel Ziegler, who's is the lead actress, and Gal Gadot are both, in a way, supposed to have hurt this project. Now, Rachel Ziegler, a couple years ago, you might have seen this on TikTok, she put out a video talking about how, she was on a red carpet, and they were talking about how they were updating the story, right? Because obviously the Peter Dinklage part, that updates the story. And then she was saying, well, listen, like, it was made in 1937.
Yeah.
It's dated, and this one's going to be about, Snow White wanting to be a leader. And I think what was crazy about that was the backlash, not just from like the hardcore right, but like across the spectrum from people going, sometimes I just want to see a love story, man.
Yeah.
And so I think that they kind of misread that. And then you have her putting out stuff about Palestine. And then obviously Gal Gadot, her co-star, served in the Israeli military forces. And so there's like this whole thing with this. So nothing in this movie can win. And then, so what do they do with the, they go back to the seven dwarves or the seven people, right?
They keep making it.
Well, they made the movie, but then they made them seven magical beings or something. So now they're CG. They're not actors anymore. They're CGI, and they're tall, but they have like, big noses and big cheeks and sort of like the cartoon version. And nobody can really make sense of what this is, because this is Snow White's like the piece of IP for Disney, right?
Of course. That's
the original.
Yeah. That's
right.
It's like bringing Wicked back.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so what's apparently happened is this movie's just flopping, and it costs $250 million to make. It's only supposed to make $50 million at the box office, Jackson. What's crazy about it is if you were to make a movie at $250 million, you expect to spend at least that much marketing it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a $500 million piece.
See, maybe I'm getting propaganda on my phone, but I heard that it was the best remake in history, and I didn't look into it. Okay, so first of all, I'll say this: I don't know why we keep remaking. I know that there's only a certain amount of ideas, like there's a certain amount of chords when it comes to music. So you have to somewhat remake. But it seems like they had a lot of exit lanes, on like being like, maybe let's pause on this. Also, I mean, did Sex in the City not teach us anything about bringing shows back the wrong way or the L word?